It's Christmas 2025 at Home Depot and Lowe's. We're going to show you the best Christmas gift ideas and tool deals on planer saws, miter saws, table saws, and other buy one get one free deals, all related to saws. Now, the way you get to these Christmas deals that I'm showing you is you look at that View Products button on the lower left of your screen, and it opens up the products over there on the right hand, you see. So all of the ones that I can get in there, you'll see them there, and then you just click on the one that you want to go directly to, and those are affiliate links, so we'll also earn a small commission if you buy something. So we appreciate you supporting our channel like that. And even if you bought something else other than what you clicked on to go there for, we would still get credit for it. So this is that awesome DeWalt planer deal that I wanted to show you, and I'm showing you this first because you've only got a few more days, because this is part of the Cyber Week savings. So right here it says, see, special buy ends in 2 days. So sometimes some of the deals I'm showing you might only have a few days left. Others will last until the end of the month or into January. So but this one here, what makes this so special is everybody's been asking me all year long, when are we going to see deals on planers? And we usually see it once or twice a year, so this is it. So this planer right here is normally like $7.29, this kit right here by itself. So as you can see here, what they're doing now here is they're throwing in the mobile thickness planer stand, the one on wheels right here, which is real nice to have. This, I believe, normally goes for about $179 on its own, plus the discount off of the price of the kit. And this kit here comes with these 3 knives and the input and the output feeding tables as well. And if you were to just go and buy these 3 knives separately, I think the 2-pack is like $98. So again, getting this entire kit like this at this price is a pretty good savings here, 32% off. Now, I will also put this down below on the lower left of your video on the View Products button, which normally you could see like this. If you're looking at one of our videos, you'll see the View Products button like here. And you can click on the View Products button to expand it, and sometimes you'll see it off to the right on the desktop. Sometimes you'll see it down below the video here. But in any case, like there's, for example, the planer, and then you would just click on it, and it would take you right to the page. And of course, anytime you buy something through one of our links, we get credit for it. So we thank you for supporting our channel in that way. Oh, and by the way, one thing I wanted to point out to you also, this is the model number that you want. See how it says up here, DW735X. The X is the one that you want to get, according to what most of our woodworking friends and professionals like. They specify that you want to see that X on there. Looking at it over here on Lowe's, it's the same product, but it's a slightly different deal here. They don't give you the free stand, but you're paying a little bit less money. You're paying $6.49 instead of $6.99, and you're still getting the planer with the 3 blades and the 2 input-output feeder tables, but you're just not getting the stand. So you can decide which of these 2 deals that you want to get. Do you like this deal here at Lowe's better, or do you like this deal here at Home Depot better? Some people may not care whether they get this rolling mobile table or not, so it's a decision you'll have to decide on here. You know, which one do you want to get? Either way, you are saving a couple of $100 off of the machine here. And then, of course, if we go over to Lowe's and check out what they've got here for the planer deal, this would be the deal you want to get if you don't want to spend that extra $50 or so and get the free table. Although personally, I would rather get the free mobile work table there, but maybe it's just outside your budget, and this is a way for you to get the planer itself, or if you already own the mobile table and you don't have the planer yet, so that would be another good reason to get just this kit by itself. And so you're looking at $649. They're saying it's $210 off. This deal, as you can see, ends on December 23rd, the day before Christmas Eve. The first miter saw deal here from DeWalt to look at, this is their top-of-the-line model for the corded. Now, this is important. So this is the reason why you want to make sure you're getting a double bevel miter saw, because normally they cut like this, and a single bevel only cuts in this direction like this if you want to do an angled cut. But it's important to have the double bevel where it can swing the other direction too, so that when you're doing these long pieces of baseboard, you don't have to lift the whole baseboard up over there, rotate it around like a helicopter, put it back, flip it over, do all of these things to get your cut. And then also this has the compound miter action, which means it slides too, so you can cut a wider piece of wood with it as well. Those are, I think, the two key important features you want to look for in any miter saw that you buy. Miter saws. Now this has everything that I tell you to buy in a miter saw, which is 12 inches, double bevel, and of course sliding compound miter saw. And this one has the XPS technology also. So this DUS 780 miter saw is $499, so it's $150 off. It's at 23% discount. And you know what's funny is in years past, at Christmas time, DeWalt never would allow this one to be discounted. So I'm actually surprised that it is now, because they have their normal sale miter saws that they like to have at Christmas time. So this one here is $150 off, but they are also running on this miter saw a buy one get one deal here too. So essentially for an extra $100, they're giving you this compact miter saw stand. So you're going to be paying $599 and getting $279 off of this particular package. So again, this is, in the past, DeWalt has always resisted doing any type of buy one get ones or even a discount on this model of miter saw at Christmas time. So it's good to see that they've got it here, at least this year. Now, if that model is a little bit over your budget, then you can go down a couple of models here to the DUS 716. And this is the same deal here, where this is a 12-inch, and it's a double bevel miter saw, as you can see right here, and it's also compound. And it's got the cut line LED with the heavy-duty work stand and the mounting brackets. So this deal is not as big of a savings as the other deal, simply because it's not as expensive of a model. So you're basically saving $59 off of this one. Now, if you wanted to go no holds barred, this is the one you'd go with right here, because it's that same 780, the top of the line model. And this one here comes with that big rolling miter saw stand. And so this particular miter saw deal is $649, which I believe is normally how much you would pay for the miter all by itself under normal conditions. And so they're essentially giving you the stand here for free, so $249. And remember, most of these, you could either have them shipped to your house or shipped to the store. Personally, I just like to have stuff shipped right to the house. But to me, nothing beats having it just dropped off at the house. And look, you can see the delivery is still just a few days away. You can easily have these well in advance before Christmas if you were buying this as a Christmas gift for somebody. Now with Rigid, there wasn't really the usual array of deals here at Christmas time that we normally would see with these Rigid miter saws. So the only one that I see that's really discounted here, this would be for your small DIYer that doesn't really need a whole lot, just wants to chop up some wood every now and then. It's actually a dual bevel, believe it or not, and it is a slider as well. But this one right here is a 7¼ inch. Okay, so it's a lot smaller, but obviously a lot more lighter and easier for you to store and just keep on the table or something in your garage. This one is $329, so it's $70 off. This is at an 18% discount. And so you can see how many they've got here. They're not saying that there's any kind of rush. You can have it delivered by the 7th, but it looks like it can get to your house sooner than it can get to the store, as you see down here. And so let's see if they've got any other of them on sale. Yeah, so on some of the higher priced battery units here, now here you can also get the Rigid 7¼ inch miter saw that's cordless with 2 batteries. So I love these kinds of miters. I have the DeWalt 60 volt flex volt version, the full size 12 inch double bevel and everything, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm so glad to get rid of the cords. But anyway, this deal here is $518 and it's $70 off. And if you're wondering why is it so expensive, well, because it's the batteries. So now here, if you come over to Lowe's and look, they have this same DeWalt model, the DWS 780, their top-of-the-line model of the miter saw. So here you can see it's the same thing, dual bevel sliding compound corded miter saw. So their deal is $649 over here at Lowe's for the Christmas special here. You can see it's buy one, get one. So they're giving you this DeWalt aluminum adjustable miter saw stand. So this is normally a $249 value. And you can see right here, it says offer ends on February 4th, 2026. So at least you have a couple of more months on this one. And I'll have the links for this down below in the video description and also up here in the View Products button area. So now if we go and take a look at the stand, this is the stand that they are giving you, and there's the model number of it. It's the X723 stand from DeWalt, and this is worth $249. And here from Lowe's, you can have delivery as soon as tomorrow, it says. So both sites tell you how many are available each way. And glad to see that this year Milwaukee has decided to give us a pretty good deal on their miter saw. So again, this is the perfect type to get. It's 12-inch dual bevel sliding compound miter saw. So this runs off of a Forge battery, and there it is in the kit right there. And so this battery is normally about $150 if you were to buy it by itself. So they're essentially giving you the battery free when you buy this saw. And this is probably as good of a deal as you're ever going to see, because Milwaukee doesn't like to really discount their saws much at all. And when they do, it's usually not a whole lot, but this is actually a pretty decent deal to get, because otherwise this would be a tool-only deal at $749 for you. And so we can see here they can deliver by Thursday, December 11th, and ship to store sometime in between there, depending on where you live. This is just where it is near me. Now, in terms of table saws, this is a good one for Milwaukee. They're not really telling us how much they're saving. They're just saying it's a special buy, so we really don't know. But you are getting their high-end 12 amp hour battery with the rapid charger as well. So that's better than a regular charger. So this is cordless, mobile. This is about the same size as my DeWalt. My DeWalt table saw is a FlexVolt version, so I don't even use corded saws anymore at all. So this deal that you're looking at right here is probably as good as you're going to get out of Milwaukee from this. Yeah, in fact, DeWalt isn't even really running a deal on any of them right now here, except this one here. Even though they're not showing it as being a deal, this bundle kit is actually pretty nice, because now you're getting both of the batteries that you need at $647. So I do like this as a deal, because compared to Milwaukee, it's roughly the same. But if you are looking for another deal, here's one. It's an online deal only on the DeWalt table saw. This is the corded version, so this is not battery operated, and you don't get a stand or anything. So here you can see they've got it marked down $80 down to $349. This is a 20% discount on this job site table saw. What I like about these, because I have these, this rack and pinion knob right here that adjusts your slider, your fence there, it is just incredible, and it's very good precision on there and very smooth. This is a very nice device to have. So it doesn't matter whether you have the corded version or if you have the 60 volt FlexVolt version that I have that runs off the batteries. They both are an incredible table saw to have, because they're so small and they're so light. And I've actually even thrown it in the backseat of my car a few times too. So yeah, this thing is very, very portable, very light, very easy to carry, and just ergonomically simple to carry, the way they design the handles and everything. And you could actually carry it with one arm too, just dangling down by your side as you're walking. Hey, but check this out. Over at Lowe's, if you're willing to spend 20 bucks extra, they're throwing in the little stand if you want the stand. So I believe that's normally like about $100 stand from DeWalt that they charge, and it's the exact same model of the table saw here too. See, it's the 15 amp, the portable job site table saw with the folding stand. And so here they're charging $369 for it, $100 off. And it says here that the sale ends on January 4th. So as you can see, you do have some time here on these deals if you need them to arrive by Christmas, if you've got these as Christmas gift ideas for people for 2025. And then if you really are on a tight budget, you can get this lower end model here from Craftsman. This is their version of the table saw with the folding stand. And this whole kit right here is $249. So it's $30 off of the normal price. Now, they used to do these as doorbusters a lot at Christmas time, but we haven't seen any of the stores, either Lowe's or Home Depot, do any kind of really huge doorbusters with any of these other table saw models. We used to see that with Rigid all the time over at Home Depot in years past, but not this year. Now here on the Home Depot site, as we look at some of the circular saws, I want to show you this particular one here. This is the Milwaukee. This is their 6.5-inch Circ saw. And this one can actually be free with a purchase. So you can either choose to buy it now at $149 or get it for free when you buy this item. So it says right here, they're showing the Circ saw free. And let's click on it and see what you could do. So you could either get this Circ saw free by buying the battery starter kit with the 2 6-amp-hour batteries, or by buying, this is the 2-tool combo kit with the hammer drill and the impact driver and the 2 batteries. So choose your poison. I would say this one is probably pretty good to get because you're getting here the starter kit. See, buy one, get one. So this is part of those Black Friday buy one, get one deals that are still going on here. So if you're looking for good Christmas gift ideas, this is a sharp one to get, because I always tell you to acquire your batteries when you're doing these buy one, get one free tool deals. So here you're coming in and you're paying $299 for these higher end 6-amp-hour batteries and the charger, and you're walking away with that saw for free. So this here's a good way to have delivered right to your doorstep, folks. A Circ saw and 2 batteries and a charger. Now they have another deal that you can get too. This is a different model. So this is their other 6.5-inch, and this deal is $229 also. But if you buy this deal, you'll get something free. So you come over here and you look on the free box. So they're giving you here the Forge, the XC 8-amp-hour battery for free if you buy that. So this is normally a $229 value. Again, another good way to acquire batteries, especially a big high-end one like this, to go with your Circ saw. Now you're going to want either the 6.0 or the 8.0 to go on your circular saw when you get this from Milwaukee Tools. And this here is another great Christmas 2025 gift idea for you from Home Depot. So looking at the DeWalt circular saws, there's no deals on the worm drive. That one hardly ever goes on sale, but there is a good one on this one, the Sexy Flexi, the FlexVolt 60 volt max. This is the one I have. I have the model that came out before this one. So this is now the successor model to the one I have. This is the DCS 578B. And so this means bare bones, no battery. And so the cool thing about this Circ saw that I like, you see that E-brake? See that brake logo there on the front of the guard? So what happens is when you take your finger off the trigger, the blade stops in like 1 second, not even 1 second. It's unbelievably fast, and that's what I love about this. And the saw is just an incredible saw. It runs off of 60 volt batteries. Saw right here is $299, and look at this, you can get this saw free as part of a buy one get one deal. And I'll show you why I like this deal so much, because if you pay $329 for this charger and this 9-amp-hour FlexVolt battery, this is the rapid charger, and you very seldom find this yellow rapid charger in any of the DeWalt kits and the buy one get ones or any of that stuff. So acquiring one of these is few and far between. And so this is what I did. I did a buy one get one free to get mine at the time, only I didn't have the 9-volt battery. I think I only got the 6-volt battery at the time. But if you buy this battery kit for $329, okay, you will get for free this DeWalt circular saw. So now you're having delivered to your home a battery and a Circ saw. Let's say you have a little bit lower budget. You can go a little bit less expensive here and get the 6.5-inch version of the DeWalt saw. And again, this can be free with the purchase if you purchase something else. What would that something else be? I'm willing to guess it's a charger and battery kit. Oh no, actually look, you can do the battery starter kit, but they have other kits here too that if you want to buy, you could get that free. Now those of you interested in woodworking would probably want to look at this one because it's got this 4-tool combo kit, has in it Sawzall and the multi oscillating tool. And so having this circular saw with it is a nice little bonus to have. And then of course, this is the other kit that most people are buying too, the kit with the 5 and the 2 for $199. So this is again part of those buy one get one free deals that I showed you. And also, you don't have to just get this particular flavor of the deal. So you can say, see, shop this offer. There's other free tools you can get when you buy this battery starter kit. This is what I showed you in the stores at the beginning of the Black Friday season. And these deals are still going on, I believe, until like, I don't know, January or something. So at least you'll have plenty of time to shop for your Christmas gifts and have them delivered before then. See, look at this. See, they're saying they have 11,000 here for delivery. So they got plenty of these. And it says there, you see, you just look for these green status bars that tell you delivery by Christmas. And also at Home Depot and DeWalt for the circular saw deals. Here's sort of that package here that has a slight model down. So this is more affordable for most of you. So what makes this deal so cool is it's a buy one, get one free tool deal. So you're essentially paying $199 for this battery starter kit. You see it has the 5 amp hour and the 2 amp hour battery and the charger. And so they're giving you this here, the DeWalt Circ saw, and so you can see this is online only. You have to buy this deal online. So I'll make sure you'll have the link in the video description below or on the view products button on the lower left of your screen here. But here you're getting this whole kit, $229 off. You're saving 54%, people. So this, I think, makes it a great score. What's cool about this circular saw is you're not forced into the 60-volt platform like I am. You don't have to buy the flex volt batteries. This Circ saw here will work off of 20-volt batteries. So that's why you look at the name, you see it says 20-volt max, cordless, brushless, 6.5-inch Sidewinder style Circ saw. And so you can put a 60-volt flex volt battery on here and it will be treated as a 20-volt. But this does not force you into the flex volt battery part of the deal like my circular saw is that I own on my model number. Now, you Makita fans are going to be disappointed. It seems like Makita is virtually sitting this one out this year for Christmas. So in terms of Makita lower priced buy one, get one free, say with a battery starter kit, it doesn't work with the Circ saw. But what they do have with this is if you buy 2 tools, so I just populated the main one here, the Circ saw, and then you come over here and you choose one of the other tools that you might want to buy. So here I just chose the router, so it's here now. So if you buy these 2 tools, then you get to choose a third one free. So it's sort of a buy 2, get 1. And so really the only other inexpensive one you could get here is this $149 Circ saw from them. But, you know, really, when you're acquiring tools like this, you want to do it as some type of a buy one, get one free deal. Okay, but for Rigid, you do have the deal going on. So I'm going to show you this one here. This is their R8656B. And so this one's $139, but you can get this free with purchase. And what would that purchase be? It's probably the battery starter kit. So, yep, or the combo kit. So you have your choice here. So you can get away with as little as $149 for this one here. So if you buy this battery starter kit for $149, you can then turn around and get this guy for free. So let's select him. You can see it's populated here now. So you're essentially getting this 6.5-inch circular saw for free when you buy this. So this, again, the buy one, get ones, as I've showed you numerous times over and over again, are the best way for you to acquire tools and batteries. Okay, now as we look at Lowe's for the circular saw deals, you have this model here from DeWalt. This is the DCS 590. Now this is a kit. And so this one actually comes with the battery and charger included in this particular kit. Now this whole kit is $329. They've taken $50 off, and the sale price, as it's showing you here, ends on January 7th. Now, what they're doing here with this is, yes, so this is the 8 amp hour kit. And so what you'll want to do is you want to check to see if this is a power detect model. Some of the power detect models will detect when you have an 8 amp hour battery on there, and they'll give you a little more power on the output, which is kind of a cool feature. So anyway, yeah, $50 off, down to $329 on this kit. So now this here is the Metabo 7¼ inch version of the circular saw, and now this one is at full price, $169, and it says battery not included, charger not included. However, right now they are doing this deal that ends on January 28th, is they are giving you the 2-pack of the lithium-ion batteries, the 2 amp-hour batteries. So you're getting 2 of those with a charger for free when you buy this bare tool only. So that's a reasonably decent deal. Not humongous, but not bad. Now, one of the few deals that I've seen on Flex this Christmas season here at Lowe's is this particular one here. This is their cordless 7¼ inch circular saw, but look at the price on this one. It's down from $259 to $129, so you save $130. So this is essentially 50% off. That's about as good of a deal as you're going to get on a higher end Circ saw like this one. This ends on January 14th, as you can see right here, and there's no battery and no charger included with this deal. So this is for somebody who is already on the Flex platform or thinking about it getting into the Flex platform, in which case you'll have to acquire some batteries. And then here's the rear handle, another one. This is a $129, down $180. So look at this, man. A lot of these, it looks like delivery is no problem in time for Christmas. So here's an interesting one. You have the Metabo, so it's a brushless hybrid capable cordless saw. Now the battery and charger are included with this. You can see it right there. So this one's $90 off, down to $299. Now in terms of the other types of saws like the Sawzalls and the jigsaws, you are far better off getting the buy one get one free deals with the batteries and the chargers, as I showed you at the beginning of the Black Friday season. So you can click on one of the thumbnails you see here on the end screen. That'll take you to that video, and you can check those out as well. So happy shopping, and we'll see you on the next one.